part 1 for personal readings that were sent in, or payment was sent in for April 22nd. We have Shannon for a love reading, Jessica for a mini, Rita for an extended, and Dalia for a mini. So I'm gonna go ahead and take care of those and get those posted for y'all. Okay. All right, Shannon. Let's see what we got going on here. Before we get started, let's go ahead and cleanse the space. Some sage. Got a good burn going on. I hope y'all are well. Thank you for your patience. I am adjusting to a new platform, a new time. I usually stream over on Instagram. I do a collective reading in the evenings. Then I usually open it up for personals. But the app keeps messing with me. Don't want to work right. So I figured I'd move over here to YouTube. Cleanse your energy, cleanse my energy. All right, let's do some Palo Santo. Let's protect. So anyway, if it's your first time here, be sure to subscribe so you'll see me again. You'll get updates if you hit the little gray bell of when I post or when I'm live over here on the YouTube. And live personals. Protect your energy. Protect my energy. Live personals, you can send payment to Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. It's $11 for a mini, $22 for career, $33 for love, and $44 for extended. If you're interested in private services, you can check out ladyleospiritual.com or have hex and curse removals, all different types of readings, natal charts. Hex and curse removals? Reiki healing, energy work, manifestation, cords cuttings, all those different types of things over there. So if you're interested, I even have decks. So I've got this connected and protected deck listed on there, and also the Lady Leo love messages, this rose deck that I use. Okay. And I've got another one listed on there as well. All right, Shannon. 233. Where are we going? We're going to start right here. Best and highest messages here for Shannon. What does she need to know? What does she need to see? What does she need to hear, Spirit? Hi, y'all. How you doing? How you doing? All right. What's the overall energy for love for Shannon? Overall energy for love for Shannon. Hi, y'all. How you doing? Welcome. Thank you for being here. Oh, Shannon, we have the Death card. All right. And the Six of Swords. So you could be moving into calmer waters after some sort of final ending of some sorts. Okay. What's the situation for love for Shannon? What's the situation? The Queen of Swords. Whoo, boo-boo. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Finn, and air energy here. Someone's being very blunt, very assertive in the way that they're speaking, right? Someone's trying to protect their hearts. They could be very detached from emotions, right? They're making decisions based on logic, all right? Best and highest messages here. Tell me about the Queen of Swords. Tell me about the Queen of Swords. That's a lot. We have the Seven of Swords and Justice showing up here. So there's some deception, all right? Somebody's lying, they're cheating, they're stealing, they're sabotaging something. Something's not right. And then we have Justice. So Justice has been called on the situation, Three of Wands, and the Lovers also came out. Someone's waiting patiently for some sort of intense love connection or a partner or something like that, okay? All right. Hi, y'all. Welcome. Thank you for being here. How's it going? All right. What's the challenge for love for Shannon? What's the challenge for love for Shannon? Hi, y'all. What's going on? Three of Cups. Coming into union, there may be a third party here, 2 of Wands, a choice between two. The challenge is someone's trying to plan to take action towards a union or celebration. Temperance at the bottom of the deck, possible reconciliation. All right, what's in the current energy for love? We're going to see what the current energy is, the energy coming towards you, and then we're going to break down your person's thoughts, feelings, and intentions for you, okay? All right, Shannon. What's in the current energy for love? Nine of Pentacles. Someone's single and able to pursue here. So 9 of Pentacles, this is about accomplishments, growth. This is showing up as somebody who is established, you know, on their own, okay? Ace of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Current energy for love for Shannon. Six of Wands, victory. Shannon, you may have an ending here. There could be a possible divorce or something to do with paperwork or things that have to do with court matters. But someone's being shysty with this. But there's a major ending here, okay? And you're moving into calmer waters. Now, the current energy, you looking good, smelling good, feeling good, all that in a bag of chips, established, successful, all right, having a victory. You could be getting some sort of public recognition or someone's wanting a victory with you. Okay. Okay. Current energy for Shannon. Eight of Cups. Walking away from things that are no longer serving you. Okay, so if it's stagnant, I want you to think about a pond. Okay. And that pond, there's no movement of the water. And what happens when water gets stagnant? It gets gross, right? It's accessible for nastiness, right? So there is no other option than to get up out of that icky water that's stagnant and not moving, and there's no give and take here. And the water is stagnant because you've given so much emotionally to this situation, okay? So you have to walk away from it because it's not fulfilling. It's not filling your cup up. It's like it's draining. Or it was draining. What's the energy coming towards Shannon in love? Energy coming towards Shannon in love. The Star, healing, a miracle, a wish fulfillment. Okay, so don't lose hope, don't lose faith. There's a lot of like renewal here. Shine bright like a diamond. Aquarius, the Empress. Shannon, are you serious? The energy coming toward you is not only healing, okay? It's not only revolutionary, okay? But we have Empress energy as well. So we're starting the current energy is 9 of Pentacles. And then the energy coming towards you after this healing is this Empress energy, all right? All 4 coins in one. This is divine feminine energy. This is about being able to be passionate and driven and confident, stable, secure, dependable. It's fertile for growth. It's abundant. It's intuitive. It's a lot about transformation. Whatever you give the Empress, it expands. Okay? Beautiful. All right, Spirit. Energy coming towards Shannon in love. Woo, Queen of Wands. I told you were looking good, smelling good, feeling good, all that in a bag of chips. Crazy, sexy, cool here, okay? A lot of confidence, a lot of taking leadership, taking action. All right, there's also a lot of like attracting things to you. You could be looking really attractive during this time. Then we have the Hermit. Holy shit. Look at all these damn major arcana. We've got Justice, Libra. We have Death here, Scorpio. We have the Star, Aquarius. We have the Empress, Taurus, Queen of Wands, which is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And then we have the Hermit here, Virgo. Okay, but lots of major arcana here. I mean, this whole cycle, whatever it is that you're going through is fated, it's destined. It has to happen at some point in time. And you're experiencing it now. But we have the Hermit here. So you may be going within to find some sort of enlightenment, or you may be hermiting during this time to really focus on you. Okay, this is important after like final endings, is because it's kind of like we have to go within, and it's like soul searching. It's time to do a little bit of soul searching, right? Inner guidance. You don't need to listen to that person's opinion over there, what's going on, right? You don't need to take advice from Susie, Sally, or Susan, right? What do you want? What do you feel? Where are you trying to go? Where are you being led? What are you being called to do? All right, Spirit, best and highest messages here for Shannon. Tell me about the energy of Shannon's person, the person she's here for, the sun. Ooh, Leo energy. Someone's shining, warm. They want to play. They want to come out and play, Shannon. They want to come out and play with you. Tell me about the sun. Why is this person's overall energy? I'm hearing that song by Pharrell Williams. 'Cause I'm happy. Happy, happy, happy. Tell me about the sun. The moon. What the hey? Hi, y'all. How you doing? Welcome. Thank y'all so much for being here. Thanks for hitting the like button. Thanks for all the loves and all that love and light back to you times 10. All right. So we have the sun and the moon. This is like masculine, feminine energy. That is opposites. 18, 19, 19, 18. Something's moving backwards. Yeah, someone wants to reconcile after the cycle. Someone wants to start a new cycle with you. This person may want to start a new cycle with you. We have Leo and Cancer here. All right, Spirit. Somebody may want to express the truth. How does this person view Shannon? How does this person view Shannon? Hi, y'all. How you doing? Welcome. The 5 of Cups. Ooh, Shannon, this person misses you. Someone's missing you. They're regretful. They're sorry. They're sad. Current energy. You could be sad. You could miss this person. Put it where it fits. Don't make it fit. You know your situation better than I do. Put your peoples where they go. Okay, 9 of Wands. This person's trying to persevere something. Persevere some sort of adversity. How's this person view Shannon? What's your views on Shannon? And the world, because of the cycle ending. Okay, that's the second time the world is trying to pop out here. So something's coming to an end. Scorpio energy. What's this person's feelings for Shannon? What's this person's feelings for Shannon? Hey, y'all, by the way, y'all popping in here, I just posted Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, and Virgo's all signs readings, current energies. So y'all may want to be on the lookout for that if y'all are like trying to peek on your person's energy. We've got the Magician showing up here, okay? This person feels like you are a master manifester, okay? They feel like you can create situations, or you're really good at creating a way to get what it is that you want. This person sees you as really, or they feel that you're really resourceful. They may be trying to manifest you. Tell me about the Magician. Page of Cups, and they feel like they want to come give you a love offer or a possible apology, but they're being quiet. This is a secret. What's this person's intentions for Shannon? What's this person's intentions for Shannon? Hi, y'all. How are you? Welcome. Thank you for being here. Thanks for hitting that like button. Thanks for hitting the heart button. I'm sending all that love and light back to you times 10. All right. So this person's intentions for Shannon. The Fool. They want to take a blind leap of faith towards you. I'm a fool for you. This person's a fool for you, Shannon, okay? There may be a breakup and an ending, but this person wants to come back around. All right, Spirit. The Emperor in reverse. Ooh. You might intimidate this person, Shannon, okay? The Emperor in reverse is someone who lacks control, okay? This person may have been a bully. This person's not feeling confident enough to come towards you, though, okay? Their intentions are Emperor in reverse. This could be a control freak. Tell me about the Emperor in reverse. Give me one more on this. Hi, y'all. How you doing? How you doing? Welcome. Thank you for being here. I'll be sure to hit the like button for me. We got the Queen of Cups. So show me this person wants to come towards you. This person may be foolish, all right? They're acting really childish here. They're acting immature. So there could be a issue with maturity or levels of maturity. Okay, we got this Four of Pentacles trying to pop out. I'm gonna put this back in the deck. This person may have not given a whole lot to this connection at one point in time. They were really like being greedy with their energy, their resources. Okay, could have been holding back. And what's this person's actions? Because just because this is their intentions doesn't necessarily mean that's how they're going to act, okay? So what's this person's actions towards Shannon when it comes to love and this connection? The Seven of Cups, treating you like you're just an option. They don't fucking know. What the hell? Two of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. This person is juggling you, okay? It could have been why you ended it. Tell me about the Seven of Cups. Yeah, the Four of Swords in reverse. Not laying something to rest. There's this restlessness here. Nine of Cups is trying to come out. This person may overindulge in temptations or this person's actions towards Shannon. The Four of Wands, but they want to live with you and quit overthinking something, okay? So they definitely want to come into union. But I don't know that it's for the right reasons. Nine of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Thank you. Yeah, you're dealing with some sort of player energy. Especially if you're showing up. We've got, we had the Queen of Cups show up here. All right, Queen of Wands. This person showed up as Knight of Wands. That's player energy. That's in today, out tomorrow. Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. Here for a good time, not for a long time. Okay, so I'd be wary of that. All right. This person could say anything, the whole truth and nothing but the truth to you, Shannon. What would they say? What would they say to you, darling? Best and highest message here for Shannon. If they could say anything, what would they say? This was too intense for me. Yeah, they couldn't take it. They caught feelings, and they didn't know how to sit in their feelings. They weren't ready for that. Okay? It's too intense for them. You're just too hot to handle, Shannon. They don't know what to do with you. I'm obsessed with you. I told you, this person may be watching you on social media, trying to figure out what it is you're doing. What are you posting? Who's commenting on your post? Are you replying to them? This person being nosy. They're obsessed with you, okay? It was love at first sight. Oh, shit. This person saw you and Cupid's arrow hit them in the ass cheek, okay? You broke my heart. This person saying you broke their heart? How'd you break their heart? You would put up their ish? You tell them to grow the fuck up? It broke their heart? Did they get butt hurt? What else? This person could say anything to Shannon. What would they say? Yeah, this person runs away from their feelings, okay? I have other options. They're non-committal, okay? They scared. They scared of catching feelings. I'm still in love with you. They do love you. They said they still in love with you. I still think about you. Told you got this person obsessed. Give me a few more. A few more here for Shannon. You broke me first? Shannon, what'd you do to this person? They're saying that you broke their heart. You broke them first. Okay, they're upset. Oh, I thought you were easy. That's why you broke their heart. They may be thinking about changing their player ways, but I wouldn't hold your breath. All right, Shannon, I hope that you found a message that resonates with you. Thank you again for the blessings. Thanks for coming to see me. We've got Jessica up for a mini. Hi, y'all. How you doing? Welcome. Thank y'all so much for being here. Thanks for tapping in. If you're interested in getting a personal while I'm on them, I've got 3 more people in line, 2 minis and an extended. If you're interested, I've got Cash App, Venmo, PayPal at Lady Leo Spiritual. Same handle for all. It's $11 for mini, $22 for career, $33 for love, and $44 for extended. Oh, Tay. I hope you're all doing well. And if you're trying to spy on your person, I just posted Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, and Virgo. I don't know that it's done uploading yet or not, but keep a lookout for that. I did half the zodiacs. I got to do the other half, but it got late, so I'm going to go ahead and take care of these personal readings. All right, Jessica, let's see what we got going on here. Best and highest messages. I got private services listed on ladyleospiritual.com, like different types of readings. Hex and curse removals, money manifestation, cord cuttings, natal chart, information, and decks like you see me use here, like this connected and protected deck. And this love deck right here that I just used is listed on there as well. All right, Jessica, we are starting this at 2047. All right, this is for a mini. What is the situation here for Jessica? Situation for Jessica. The Seven of Swords. Somebody's being deceptive, or there's some sort of hidden deceit here. Someone's wearing a mask. They're not being truthful. What's the challenge? What's the challenge for Jessica? That's way too many. There's a lot of ish going on here, Jessica. One more time. What's the challenge here for Jessica? The Knight of Cups. Somebody's being a smooth talker here, okay? They're pulling on your heartstrings. There could be some sort of emotional manipulation at play here. What's in the current energy for Jessica? What's in the current energy for Jessica? The Star, the Three of Coins, and the Knight of Coins. So in the current energy, we have a lot of this like bright opportunity or healing or wish fulfillment, a miracle. And you could be building a new foundation, but patience is needed to succeed, okay? So something's growing, this foundation that it is that you're building. Because of a bright opportunity. We have Aquarius showing up here. What's the energy coming towards Jessica? Energy coming towards Jessica. Ooh, Queen of Swords and Four of Swords. So you could be thinking very strategically or logically about a situation, and you could be putting it to rest or contemplating, thinking a lot about it, okay? Let's see. Energy coming towards Jessica. Jessica, your messages are so specific. The Ten of Coins and the Fool, lasting security. So you will end up having some sort of lasting security when you take a blind leap of faith towards this fearless beginning, okay? What's the overall spiritual advice for Jessica? What's the spiritual advice for Jessica? Knight of Wands, taking fearless action towards something, conquering, going for it, fighting for something. All right, Justice. Justice has been called on in certain situations. You could be like making this fast, passionate action towards, or this fearless action towards making a final decision, all right? Calling some sort of judgment on something or bringing some sort of balance. Could have to do with legal matters, all right? Or have something to do with court. We had Three of Swords. Okay, you're getting some sort of justice. Justice is being called because someone broke your heart with this deceit, right? And that's why you're in the energy of trying to think with your head more than your heart, all right? All right, Jessica, I hope that you found a message that resonates with you. Moving on to Rita for an extended. All right, Rita, let me get these cards up. Hi, y'all, how you doing? Welcome. Thank you for being here. Thanks for hitting the like button. Thanks for hitting the heart button. I'm sending all that love and light back to you times 10. Y'all let me know what your zodiacs are. Y'all let me know where you're from. I am streaming from Central Mississippi, of all places on the planet. So that's where the accent comes from. I'm in the Mississippi. Over there by the river. All right, Rita, where are we going? Let's use this crow deck. Let's see what's going on. Best and highest messages here for Rita. What does she need to know? What does she need to see? What does she need to hear? All right, let's start off with this deck over here. What's just in the energy? What's in the energy for Rita? Rita, since you're my only extended for the night, I'm going to pull a couple extra cards. Just cause. I'm going to spoil y'all a little bit. What's in the energy for Rita? All right, we're starting this at 25-25 for Rita. Somebody may like cannabis. Okay, there's a cannabis leaf on this card. Maybe medicinal things. High on life, extremely happy with life, living life to the fullest, and excitement and happiness. Oh, wow. Hi, y'all. How you doing? Welcome. Thank y'all for being here. Be sure to hit the like button. Okay, coming out, making your presence known, coming out of a situation. So there's a lot of happiness. You're coming out of some sort of hardship or difficult situation. You experience a lot of this happiness. High on life. What else is here? What else is here? The feminine. Ooh, you could be stepping into your divine feminine energy. Okay, really getting in touch with your feminine side. That's what's making you happy. Oh, I'm hearing you're like coming out feminine. I'm coming out. I want the world to know. You're gonna let yourself be seen, be known, be heard. Give me one more. One more here for Rita. One more here for Rita. Pleasure, allowing yourself to have pleasure. You're having a lot of fun. You're really enjoying life, you know? That's crazy. Ivy says, reading cards that are made out of simple paper or whatever and looking into your future is just plain ignorant. Trying to look into someone's life, looking at cards, give me a break. I think it's really ignorant to judge other people and what it is that they're doing. I think that maybe you need to find something else to do. You got too much time on your hands, baby girl. Why you judging me? Why don't you go do your own thing? Love and light, dear. Okay. Best and highest messages here for Rita. What else is here? Tell me about this happiness and this pleasure. That's too funny. You can come somebody who's got a skill set, right? And they're actually pretty successful with it, okay? You can go check out my Instagram at Lady Leo Spiritual, right? And you're going to come in here on my stream, on my time, and tell me that I'm ignorant when you don't even know what the hell it is that I'm doing. So who's ignorant? That just don't make no sense, does it? All right, Spirit. Best and highest messages here for Rita. Rita, you know what? You in all this high on life and you coming out and you're really like embracing this feminine energy that you're in and you're really enjoying yourself and allowing yourself to have this pleasure and happiness, and you're going to be attracting haters. Okay, that's what it is that I'm feeling. It's showing up in the experience right here in the reality right now. Okay, so don't be surprised that when you're in this energy being, you know, doing your own thing, being happy, right, over here in the little la-la land of bliss, that you're going to have somebody. Your light's going to irritate somebody's demons, baby. All right? We have, yeah, you could be coming into union with someone. Okay, what else is here? What else is here? Fated meeting. You may be coming into a union with, yeah, that's the truth. That's the truth. Some sort of fated meeting here with this marriage, this union. You may be coming into contact with the one. Okay. Give me one more. It's all in divine timing, Rita. It's all in divine timing. Okay. All right. Best and highest message here for Rita. What's the situation? Hi, y'all. How you doing? Welcome. What's the situation? What's the situation? The sun. Look at all this happiness that it is that you're experiencing. The sun is shining on you. We got the lovers at the bottom of the deck. Intense love connection. Okay. Yeah, you're moving on into calmer waters. Okay. Moving on. Tell me about the sun. Clarify the sun for me. The Tower. Ooh, big life changes. The Tower doesn't always have to be heavy. It doesn't always have to be bad. It's just like this big unexpected thing. It's like life-altering, life-changing. You know what I mean? All right. Let's see what we got. What's the challenge? What's the challenge for Rita? The Nine of Pentacles. Knowing your value, knowing your worth here, okay? Honoring some sort of accomplishments. Why the Nine of Pentacles? Why is this the challenge? Why is this the challenge? The Page is... Someone's spying on you, okay? Or maybe you're spying on someone else, but someone's trying to see if you're single or not, okay? So maybe something that's the Lovers. Someone's willing to do whatever it takes for this connection. All right, so I'd be careful with that. Five of Swords is someone that's willing to do or say anything. Anything. And that's a slippery slope. You know what I'm saying? What's in the current energy? The Seven of Wands. Someone's being really guarded. I feel like they need to protect themselves from something. Tell me about the Seven of Wands. Ooh, Justice. Somebody may have gone through a divorce or they're currently going through a divorce. So someone's trying to see if someone's single yet. Are we there yet? Are we there yet? It's like someone's trying to come see. They're constantly trying to check in and see if someone's out of a relationship, they're done, or justice has been called on the situation. Okay, so you could be really stuck in your headspace here. Eight of Swords is here. So this is like paralysis by analysis, really being trapped, especially in the headspace, or not being able to communicate clearly something here, not knowing what to say. What's the energy coming towards Rita? Energy coming towards Rita. I don't have a super chat yet, but you can always donate to Lady Leo Spiritual at Cash App, Venmo, or PayPal. It'd always be greatly appreciated. Not necessarily, but always greatly appreciated. Okay. Energy coming towards Rita. We've got the Nine of Cups, ultimate happiness here because a cycle is ending. This could be something that you manifested. Energy coming towards Rita. Ace of Cups, but there's new beginnings in love. Okay, yeah, someone keeps trying to come around and they're trying to see if you're out of a relationship. This may be you checking in on them. All right, but I do see the energy coming towards you. There's a lot of emotional fulfillment, a lot of happiness. You know, this is all because you're closing out a cycle, but when we close one door, a new one opens, right? When we close one thing out, we start another. So it's allowing room for this new beginnings and emotional fulfillment or some sort of relationship to take place here. Ace of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, something that's abundant, it's long-term. Hey, holy shit. Oh, Rita, this has never happened to me before. Okay, look at all these aces showing up here. I split the deck. Two of Cups, 10 of Cups. What the hell happened? The hair, are you meeting the one? The Hierophant, the Two of Cups, ultimate happiness with the 10 of Cups. Okay. Holy shit. So here's this emotional fulfillment. I'm going to leave that on the table. I went to go look. It was the Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of this, all aces. Wow. That just gave me chills. This never happened to me before. All right, what about blockages, Spirit? What about conflicts and blockages? causing conflict and blockages for Rita? Wow. All four aces. Queen of Wands. Confidence. Empowerment. Okay, make sure that you're believing in yourself here, okay? Yeah, there's something about you not feeling worthy enough, or, you know, maybe you're feeling like you're left out in the cold, or you could have took a hit to your ego in your previous relationship, perhaps. But there's a need to really, you know, just be confident, because somebody's staring at you looking like you crazy, sexy, cool, you know? There's a big, it's, I'm telling you, it's all in divine timing. All right. What's the strengths? What's the strengths here for Rita? The Seven of Pentacles. Investing into your ultimate happiness. Investing into a connection here, or a union. Okay. The hard work, the time that it is that you take to pour into something, or to invest into something. What's the overall spiritual advice? Overall spiritual advice for Rita. Eight of Pentacles. Yes, time to put the focus on you, all right? Because what you focus on expands. So if your focus is on yourself, all right, you're going to attract someone else to come towards you. It's time to move on from the past. There's a lot of hurt and a lot of pain and a lot of things that need to be shed here, all right? You could be processing through a lot of this and finally letting it go and moving on. All right, and strength, yes. Spirit wants to commend you for the strength and the faith that it is that you're having, the courage to be patient with yourself, with the situation, all right? And anything else? Anything else that Rita would need to know? Anything else that Rita would need to know? Okay. You are a breaker of chains, taking your power back, breaking generational curses, breaking toxic cycles, freedom, spiritual warrior, inspiring on a generational level. You're doing big things right now, okay, in ways that you don't even understand. But you just giving yourself permission to be happy, to stand in this energy, to be empowered, to be confident. It has things turning in your favor here. It has things working out for you, okay? Thief, someone is trying to steal your fortune, money, or spiritual gifts. All right, watch out for, I'm telling you, happiness haters. Be careful about happiness haters. Anytime that you're in this energy of light and this high vibration and you're shining, you know, you're going to piss somebody off. So don't be surprised if your light's irritating other people's demons and they want to steal energy from you, or happiness, okay? I'm just happiness haters. Yeah, it's time for a new start, a new journey, a different path, taking a risk. Green light go, support from the universe, God's force, universe, whatever that looks like for you. Okay, yeah, somebody could have cheated on you. Someone's being greedy, liar, cheater. All right, and you could be seeking answers. Closure comes from within. Clarity is needed, searching for confirmation. You already have the answers you seek, so you already know. Okay, if you're looking for closure from this greedy, liar, cheater, okay, whoever this is, all right, remember, hurt people, right? Misery loves company. And you got closure the moment you were disrespected. That's all you needed to know, right? You can't treat me with love, respect, and kindness. You can't afford access into my energy. Keep it stepping, keep it moving. Rise up to meet me at my level, right? Okay. All right, Rita. Give me a few more, just a few more here for Rita. Anything else that she needs to know? Anything else she needs to know? Yeah, somebody may be trying to slander you, and that's what it is that you're coming out of. Throw dirt on my name, I bloom where I'm planted. This is going to grow, like it or not, Mother Nature. No such thing as bad publicity. Stand on your own. It's time for you to stand on your own, okay? Doesn't matter what all those people said. Tell all the negative assholes in your head to go sit in a lifelong time out. All right, this is your time to shine. It's your time to be happiness, or your time to be happy. Okay. All right, Rita, I hope that you found a message that resonates with you. Thank you again for the blessings. Thanks for coming to see me. And then we have Dalia up for a mini. And I don't think anybody else did any payment. I'll check real quick before we start on Dalia. Let's see. How's everybody doing? Okay. got one more. One more to check, y'all. And yeah, Dalia is the last one. All right, Dalia. Let's see what we got going on here, love. Best and highest messages for Dalia. What she need to know, what she need to see, what she need to hear. All right. Thank you for the tip, by the way. I appreciate you, darling. What's the situation here for Dalia? Temperance, healing, mending. You could be going to therapy, higher learning here. It's about bringing, creating some sort of harmony in a situation. It's my St. Michael card. So St. Michael in all four corners. You could be being protected during this time. What's the challenge here for Dalia? What's the challenge here for Dalia? Queen of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, your own energy possibly, looking at something logically or staying detached from something or communication. It could be, yeah, being like detached. What's in the current energy for Dalia? The Two of Swords and the Ten of Cups. So there's some sort of like at a crossroads. Okay, not sure what to decide when it comes to what makes you ultimately happy, especially when it comes to some sort of connection here. Current energy. The Eight of Cups. You could have walked away from this, or someone could have walked away from this. Someone's not sure if they should stay or should they go, or should they invest, or should they take it somewhere else. What's the energy coming towards Dalia? Energy coming towards Dalia. The Eight is, someone's really stuck in their head about this. Paralysis by analysis. Damned if you do, damned if you don't. Someone's stagnant. Energy coming towards Dalia. Tell me about this Eight of Swords. Clarify this Eight of Swords. Yeah, the Chariot. This is about a choice. Reconciliate. Someone wants to reconcile. Someone wants to come back from the past. There's a lot of history showing up here. Yeah, but you could be guarding yourself from this, or someone feels guarded in this situation. Someone's trying to be resilient in the matter. We have Cancer, Sagittarius, Leo here. Okay. Energy coming towards Dalia. The Three, yeah, someone's waiting. Someone's patiently at a distance. It's getting really redundant. Someone's at a distance. They're stuck in their head. They're not sure how to get from here to there, or they're waiting, they're just trying to wait on something to show up, or for something to get here, something to arrive. But you may have to go within and do some soul searching and find clarity and inner guidance when it comes to a decision that needs to be made. All right, what's the overall spiritual advice for Dalia? What's the overall spiritual advice for Dalia? Tower, the Devil, World. Look at all these major arcana in the Two of Cups. Okay. So there's some sort of big life change or some sort of ending or some sort of chaos, something. It all came to a head. Could have been a big old fight here. Okay, due to toxicity. So this could have been, there could have been a lot of temptations or codependency, or there's just this obsession over the emotions that are being had over this tower moment, over this ending, over this fight, this chaos. Okay. But this cycle is coming to an end. We've got the World showing up here. Okay, so this cycle is coming to an end so that new things can begin. And it may be a time to let love in, especially when it comes to this relationship, or, yeah, that's the truth. A lot of clarity is being had on the situation. All right, Dalia. Get you some of these angels and ancestor cards real quick since you sent me a tip. Let me get you a couple extra cards. Best and highest messages here for Dalia. What do the angels and ancestors have to say about the situation? Medicine Mother, honor your inner knowing. Okay, so you already have the answers that you seek within here. Okay, so listen to your own intuition, listen to your own inner guidance. What do you think? What do you feel? Where are you being called to go? What are you being called to do? Seer, see beyond the current situation. So you could see beyond what's in front of you or what this person is presenting or what's being presented to you. You can kind of like see beyond the veil with it. Lots about listening to yourself. Broken Arrow, embrace the energy of peace. Okay, so yeah, someone may want to make peace, or it's time for you to create some sort of peace in a situation. Shapeshifter, transform and unveil your gifts. Okay, so you have a lot of gifts or talents here. Okay, you could be like a jack of all trades, but a master of none. You know, there's a lot of different things that you're successful at that you're able to do, but Spirit's asking you to use these gifts in the situation to transform something. Okay. All right, we have great teacher, learn from a spiritual experience, right? You could have learned a lot from some sort of spiritual experience here, or it's a time for a lot about creating peace, or it could be something about, we've got Jesus on this card. It could be something about having forgiveness or giving forgiveness of something or forgiving someone. Someone wants to create peace. Okay, there's a lot of divinity around this too, okay? And then at the bottom of the deck, we have a guardian angel showing up here, okay? This is about a passed over loved one. It's coming in and really wants you to know that you're not alone. Lots about these white feathers. You could be seeing white feathers a lot lately. Like, look at that on that. You know, lots about a passed over loved one here. Okay, it's kind of feeling like a masculine energy, to be completely honest with you, but take it as it resonates. All right, Dalia, I hope that you found a message that resonates with you. Thank you again for the blessings. Thanks for coming to see me. That wraps up all of our personal readings for now. I will see y'all again, hopefully tomorrow. If not, I'll see y'all on Thursday. I try to live stream around 9, but I haven't lately been able to go live until like 10:30 Central Time. That's where I'm at, Central. Okay. All right, y'all. Till next time.